So what is going on, guys? I am BlackOpsAmazing. Welcome back to another zombies video, and today we are counting down the top 5 things you didn't know about Origins. The end of the beginning of the end. The map that right now plays the biggest part in our zombie storyline. Even though it's a few years old, this map is without a doubt the most important and holds the key to everything. Hence, today we are counting down the top 5 secrets you didn't know. Obviously, this is my list, so if there are things that you think I should have added that you did know, because this map is pretty old, so I can guarantee that especially you zombie pros out there are going to know a lot of this. If you do, I sincerely apologize, but if there's anything you would have added, please put your top 5 in the comments section below and let me know what top 5 you would like to see next. And quickly, just before I get into it, if I could ask you to leave a like rating on the video, I can guarantee you guys will not regret it. That'll mean an awful lot to me, but anyway, let's get into number 5. So we recently found out in Gorod Kurovi more about Maxis, Dr. Monty, Origins, our crew, and one of the most important events that went down on this map. And that was us, our characters, opening the portal in France. At the end of the Easter egg for Little Lost Girl, we opened up a portal, a gateway to our Gotha, to allow Maxis up to his daughter Samantha. But little did we know that back then, opening this portal was the worst thing we could have done. This was the beginning of everything. Once we opened this portal, Dr. Monty, who had been spectating, who had been watching over the universe, watching over our characters for years, watching us do our thing, when we opened this portal, it was at this point Dr. Monty had to intervene.
Maxis. He was the first. The vessel you constructed for him back in World War I somehow shielded him from the influence of Element 115. He opened the portal between the worlds and, well, that's when shit really went tits up. The world within the world got turned upside down and inside out, if you can imagine such a thing. So, anyway, it was around then that I was forced to step in.
Us opening this was the downfall of everything. It was so bad to the fact that Dr. Monty had to step in to help us. But back then, we knew nothing about this. We didn't know what problems opening this portal to our Gotha could cause, and this was simply just part of the Easter egg. This portal really has been a secret for a long time. We've done it, but we've never really known what consequences this could hold up until now. And in fact, this being one of the most important events in our zombie storyline has to go at number 5. Now, coming in at number 4, and something we really don't know too much about, is the downed robot. Yes, we know around the map we have 3 robots roaming around, built by Group 935 for the Germans. The robots were built at the Derisa factory and are called Freya, Odin and Thor. But actually there's also a 4th destroyed robots. We know the robots were created to help the Central Powers win the Great War by the 2 scientists, Maxis and Richthofen, but they were only possible due to Element 115. All we pretty much know is this down robot was more than likely taken out by the German enemy on the France battlefield, but we don't know how. In Duraz and Drache, we see the giant robot that our characters take to get there gets destroyed, so we can guess they can actually get taken out pretty easily. But we've never had a cipher, a reasoning as to why we find this robot around the map. It's just outside, out of the way, on its own, and although it is downed, it is inactive, its foot is still glowing up, which we know indicates we are able to go up inside of it, up to its head, which may mean the robot was in some way still operational. Whether it's important to the story or not, it's still a mystery. But coming in at number 3, we have something that's been a massive mystery in the zombie storyline and has only recently just been brought up and is starting to resurface again, and this is the red scarf. The first time we saw this red scarf was in Origins, hanging on a post, just, flying, floating in the wind. You can find a red scarf. Now, at first glance, you may think this is no significance. You may walk past this and just think, I don't know, this is someone's random scarf that has managed to blow on a fence, which I guess is pretty random, but okay, you may not think anything of it. But then years later, we saw this scarf resurface once again in Origins, and that's when you can start to link things up. But even then, we still had no idea what this meant. And now more recently, we've had a teaser trailer for DLC 4, or had kind of a memory segment from Dr. Monty. This is the first time he gets revealed, the first time we see him, and what do we see? The same exact red scarf around Monty's neck that we see on the post in Origins. So now we know this secret, this mysterious Easter egg that Treyarch added in all those 3-4 years ago from Origins, now has some significance. The mystery behind it is now starting to come together. We know this is Monty's scarf. As to why it's in Origins is unknown, but as I told you earlier for number 5, opening the portal at the end of the Easter egg for Origins caused Monty to get involved, which could show that this scarf represented Monty. It was a hint towards him, watching us towards him, about to get involved with our zombie storyline. It was possibly a hint that we were about to mess up. This scarf in Origins, although we didn't know it at the time, was our first clue and hint towards Dr. Monty and his involvement with the storyline. Coming in at number 2, we have one of the lesser known songs. In fact, if you didn't know, there are 3 Easter egg songs you can find in Origins. And the third one is a lot less known than the others, and even I didn't find out about this until quite a while into the map. Now the third song is called Ether, or 115, but I can't really play it as it is copyrighted, although I will try and give you a little idea. If you want to check it out for full in itself, I will link it down in the description. But simply to activate this, you will find around the map there are 8 different generators. I believe it's 8 anyway, off my head. And obviously the generators are labelled from 1 to 8. And what you have to do is go up to generator 1, then generator 1, then generator 5, pressing square or X, the interactive button, on all 3 of these. And once you've done this, you will notice you have activated the numbers 115, and the third secret Easter egg song will start to play. This is called Ether. It's definitely freaking cool. It's actually one that a lot of people don't know about, as it's not our usual type of song, not our usual way of finding a song. Usually it's a radio, a teddy bear, something like that, but this one definitely was unique, random. And like I said, if you want to check it out in its full, I will link it in the description. But coming in at number 1 is the jump scare. Now maybe you're thinking, Eli, everyone knows about this jump scare, but as we've progressed through our zombie storyline, this has more of a significance than it did back then. And in fact, this jump scare has a secret to it that we don't really know about even now. So you go up to this area, you look at the church, look over in this general direction, and yes, you see this jump scare. But notice the face. Where have we recently seen this face resurface within our zombie storyline? And this was in the poster for Der Eisendrache. You see at the top right hand corner, that same face, that same skull with the moon in the eye. If you look in the other eye on the left, we have the same exact image. It's just a little bit less faint, so you really do have to look, but it's exactly the same. But it's strange, why do we have the jump scare from Origins within the poster of Der Eisendrache? In Der Eisendrache, we don't have a jump scare. We've looked all around the map, and as far as I know, we haven't found anything. We've never found this image within the game anywhere. So why have Trark decided to use it in this poster? As we know, Trark always do things for a reason. As I showed you earlier with the red scarf, you may not have thought it meant nothing, but we now know it relates to Monty. And so there's no doubt that this means something. However, we still have no reasoning behind it. What is this face? What significance does it hold? What does it mean? We can see in the top right there seems to be an image of the moon, and we know in Der Eisendrache we blow the moon up with Groffon and destroy it, but that still doesn't explain why we see the jump scare from Origins in the poster for Der Eisendrache. Those are my top 5 secret things you didn't know about Origins. I have tried my very best to just find the most random things, the most significant things to our storyline that I think you won't know. Remember, this is an older map, so it's quite a difficult thing to do, but hopefully I've tried my best to deserve that like rating that hopefully you guys have left on the video. So there we go. Thank you for watching. These videos always get a massive amount of support, so keep it up. I can't thank you guys enough. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more zombies videos. Let me know your next top 5 in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.